The newest installment in the Alien franchise has sparked heated discussions among fans, not for its terrifying creatures or nail-biting action sequences, but for the fate of one of the series' most compelling relationships. Titled Alien, Earth's biggest cliffhanger. Yet, the project ended on such a dramatic note that many are speculating whether it could permanently dismantle the emotional backbone of the story, the connection that has anchored audiences through the chaos of extraterrestrial horror. For decades, the Alien series has balanced horror with humanity, ensuring its monsters never fully eclipse the human stories at the center. This latest chapter, however, pushes that balance to a dangerous tipping point. The cliffhanger threatens to destroy a relationship fans have invested in across multiple arcs, leaving audiences both intrigued and unsettled. The relationship at risk is not merely a subplot, it has become the franchise's heart. Much like Ripley's bond with Newt in Aliens or Daniel's fragile trust with Tennessee in Alien, Covenant, the emotional stakes have always been rooted in survival paired with human connection. In Alien, Earth's biggest cliffhanger. Yet, the creative team pushed this dynamic to its limits. Two characters who had become each other's lifeline are suddenly left on opposing sides of a devastating conflict, with the story cutting to black before revealing if reconciliation, or betrayal, will define their fate. Viewers are divided. Some feel the cliffhanger is a bold narrative risk, injecting fresh energy into a franchise that has at times leaned too heavily on familiar tropes. Others argue that breaking apart the relationship risks alienating the audience entirely. After all, the monsters are terrifying, but it's the human bonds that make the terror matter. Without them, the series could veer into spectacle without substance. Industry insiders suggest that the creative team designed the ending to ensure maximum debate, banking on the idea that unresolved tension will keep fans eagerly awaiting the next installment. This strategy is not uncommon in serialized storytelling, but it carries risks. If the resolution fails to honor the character's history, the fallout could be severe. The franchise's long-standing fans, who have weathered decades of shifting storylines and evolving continuities, may feel betrayed if emotional payoffs are sacrificed for shock value. Interestingly, this cliffhanger also raises questions about how modern audiences consume horror. Unlike the self-contained structure of earlier Alien films, which offered resolution even amid tragedy, newer installments are leaning into serialized television-style storytelling. The gamble is clear. Stretching suspense across multiple projects may deepen fan engagement, but it could also test patience. In this case, the unresolved fate of the franchise's most beloved relationship risks overshadowing everything else. The actors involved have remained largely quiet about where the story might go next, but subtle hints in interviews suggest they, too, recognize the weight of the narrative choice. One star hinted that the bond between their character and their co-lead was the emotional glue of the whole project, while another teased that audiences should brace for the unthinkable. These cryptic remarks only add fuel to the speculation fire. Fan communities online are ablaze with theories. Some insist the rift between the two characters is only temporary, crafted to heighten drama before a triumphant reunion. Others fear the writers may take a darker route, using betrayal to emphasize the bleak nature of the alien universe, where survival often comes at the cost of trust. Theories range from secret government experiments to hidden alien manipulations that could explain the shocking twist. Critics, meanwhile, are split. Some praised the boldness of ending on such a gut punch, arguing that true horror lies in emotional devastation as much as physical terror. Others warned that dragging the relationship into uncertainty risks unraveling the human core that has allowed Alien to stand apart from countless other sci-fi horror franchises. Regardless of where fans land on the debate, one thing is certain: Alien, Earth's biggest cliffhanger. Yet has people talking. By threatening the heart of the story, the creative team has ensured that anticipation for the next installment is at a fever pitch. Whether the risk pays off will depend entirely on how the writers choose to resolve, or not resolve, the relationship in question. For now, the franchise stands at a crossroads. It has dared to place its most cherished bond on the chopping block, gambling that audiences will stick around to see if redemption is possible. The future of the series may well hinge on whether fans feel the cliffhanger is an inspired twist or an unforgivable betrayal.